Et voilà que nous commençons nos conversations aujourd'hui pour matin. L'eau est Topik qui est basé le lendemain. Et là, avec sa bonne souhaite, il y a dit, mon Sylvie, quoi? Oui, oui, oui. Nous avons une jolie compétition qui va faire très bientôt ici dans le lendemain SSL. Et aujourd'hui, pour matin, on a des invités qui vous causent le sale événement. Premièrement, sorti côté département tourisme, mon directeur général, Madame Vilmer. Bonjour, comment ça va?
Bonjour Sylvie, bien merci.
Un plaisir pour avec vous aujourd'hui pour matin, mais aussi pour la base communication, nous interview pour en anglais et en créole. Nous avons 3 langages nationaux pour nous faire les autres connaître. Et aujourd'hui pour matin, en anglais, nous pouvons converser avec Mr. Hylton. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Bonjour, good morning. I'm good, thank you.
How are you this morning?
I'm very good, thank you.
Welcome to the Seychelles. I'm pretty sure it's not the first time you're here.
I think it's the 6th time now.
The 6th time you're here.
Yeah.
So we've got a little question on the morning show. We're a little bit nosy. So we're going to start with you because we've done it with Mrs. Verma. Question is, how do you start your day? Tea, coffee, water? How does it start and what time does it start?
I love a coffee in the morning.
Black
and
coffee?
I call that my need coffee.
Ah, your need coffee.
Yeah, and then I have my want coffee 10 minutes later.
Are we talking about black coffee with sugar
No,
milk?
cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
What?
All right. And during the day?
During the day? No, then I'm done for the day. And
Done
then
for the
I
day.
have tea
Just
in the
2?
evening. Yeah, 2 in
2
the morning, and that's me.
And that's you.
Yeah.
So what about during the day? Is it water or?
Water and tea.
Water. Oh, water and tea.
Yes.
That's a switch. So tea, how do you take your tea?
I like the South African rooibos tea
Okay.
with a bit of honey.
Ah, that's
Yeah, that's fantastic.
OK. Madame Vilma? Comme d'habitude, un
Comme d'habitude.
petit espresso?
Non, pour commencer d'abord, un thé.
Ah,
bien
bon.
bonnet. Après, sa petite expression est venue du moment que m'arrive au bureau.
Oui. Comme c'est pour qu'il starte la
Et-
journée.
Exactement.
Les temps levés, quand même pareil, Madame Vilma?
Le temps levé aussi, même pareil, tout le temps matinal,
Oui.
avant 5 heures.
Oui.
Oui, et fait si, qui 6h30, moi, déjà on the road, ça veut dire la monde déjà pour méditer.
Oui.
So by the time on arrive au bureau, dans, disons, 7h moins 15, 6h30, 7h moins 15, 6h30, 7h moins 15, oui. Là, je prends mon petit espresso shot.
Oui.
Après, throughout the day, 3, 4 cafés dépendants. Mais la journée,
Dep-
est bonne.
Mais nous devons restricter un petit
In
peu.
between, un bon petit pédalo.
Un bon
seulement.
pédalo.
Oui,
OK, that's
oui,
good.
oui, oui, oui.
Mr. Hylton, what time do you rise for the morning? I say rise for the occasion of the morning.
So can we talk about the weekdays and then the weekends?
Okay,
the
so let's go
weekdays
with the weekdays.
Weekdays is probably around about 7.
7.
Yeah.
And weekends?
The weekends, I'll push it. Probably 7:10.
I agree with you. I'll join you on that one. That is, yeah, that is a good one. All right, so we're talking about activity that is taking place this weekend, if we can say,
Well,
on
we're
Sunday.
starting on Sunday.
On
yeah.
Sunday, and it is, of course, an interesting. Is it a competition in the first place?
Yes, it's a combination of a competition
Yeah.
and a adventure.
Oh, all right. Now that's interesting.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
talk to us a little bit about this
So-
adventure.
So this adventure or event is called the Seychelles Challenge, and it's a 6-night, 7-day event between Mahe, Praslin, and Ladigue,
Okay.
and using some of the outer islands or smaller islands as turning marks.
Okay.
It's a sailing event, so we're trying to attract sailors from all over the world to come
Yes.
and compete on the charter catamarans. So we run it as a proper regatta with
Yeah.
all the rules and sailing rules of yacht racing. However, we've put a little bit of a spin on it that we make it a bit of an adventure. So
Okay.
it's raced from island to island, and then there's a winner of each day, or we will always celebrate the top 3 positions.
So every day there is a winner.
Correct.
If we can say that.
And then they accumulate points for the whole week, and
Yeah.
then we'll have an overall winner. And there's a
Now, I like
trophy
how
for
you
them.
said the rules of the regatta. If you can just be brief, I know there might be a lot of them, but briefly, what are some of the main rules of
So-
a regatta?
So sailing is quite interesting because it's one of the few self-governing sports in the world where the sailors
Yeah.
know the rules and they're self-governed.
Okay.
So sailing is run by the World Sailing Association, of which I'm a member of. I sit on one of the committees on the Oceanic and Offshore Committee for World Sailing, and they're responsible for the Olympic sailors and all the rules of sailing around the world. So normally it's very serious. It's quite
Yes.
serious yacht racing.
Okay.
We're taking the seriousness of yacht racing and putting it into a fun adventure. And the reason why we're doing that, and with the amazing support of Tourism-Seychelles, is that we want to showcase the Seychelles Islands, at the same time providing a bit of an adventure for the competitors.
So the moorings and on sale charter
Yes,
is providing the catamarans.
they're providing the catamarans, correct.
Have
Yeah.
we, how many competitors we've got so far?
So this is the inaugural event. So this
Yeah.
is the first time we're doing it. So our focus hasn't been on having lots of competitors, and the reason why that is because we're learning as we go.
Okay.
Because we're here for the long term. So international competitors, we have 5 boats. Then Seychelles competitors, we've got one boat, one catamaran,
Yeah.
and then we have 6 local boats sailing. And we have 8 youth sailors in the youth regatta on
That's
Sunday.
not too bad, isn't it?
So it's not a bad turnout.
Yeah.
We're quite happy. So our idea is to create a lot of IP. We've got international media coming out, and is to showcase the Seychelles and to attract more entries for next year. So we want to find our way this year, make sure that we get everything right,
Yeah.
and then next year we will grow it.
So
and the
basically,
following
if we're
year.
saying we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, we are having a bit of fun.
Exactly.
Basically having a holiday in Seychelles,
Yes.
on sea, but still having that thrill of a competition.
And getting trophies.
And getting trophies. Cash trophies or just the trophy?
No, just a trophy.
Just the trophy.
Yeah.
But that's good enough, isn't it?
Yes.
Madame Velman, qui rôle Tourism-Seychelles dans
Tourism-Seychelles est un active partner. Par exemple, ils font partie de l'objectif,
Oui.
justement pour stage, pour organiser pendant un partnership avec différentes organisations pour mener l'événement.
Oui.
Et même l'événement, le niveau international, ici, pour nous capables showcase nos destinations. Et dans ce cas spécifique, cette fois-ci, il concerne sailing. Et pareil, nous connaissons pour dire un bon meilleur moyen pour visiter nos pays. Il parle en mer.
Oui.
Nous tous nous connaissons pour dire nous la mer, nous l'océan, il y a nous pliant à tout. Et nous tous nous connaissons pour dire quelque chose qui sets us apart from nos competitors et le fait qu'ils nous offrent island hopping experiences. Et island hopping experiences, on est capable de faire à travers sailing. Donc pour nous, par exemple, tous les autres événements que nous faisons, c'est que nous capitalisons le seul événement pour nous continuer à raconter nos histoires, nos narratives out there to the international market. And this time around, the focus est le sailing. Et partage avec, bien entendu, nos bons participants qui sont là, mais aussi, par Hylton l'a expliqué auparavant, il y a l'opportunité aussi pour nous pour gather content,
Oui.
parce que nous pouvons regarder aussi long terme, pour nous capables de continuer showcase on the international scene, salariés, sa particular niche qui c'est Céliana, qui est capable d'attirer une qualité segment clientèle de nos pays.
Could this possibly lead to one of these international regattas that we see around the world, where we're seeing all the professionals coming to the Seychelles and participating in one of the top-notch competitions of the world? Would Seychelles potentially be aiming for that through this?
That's a good question.
This event.
That's a good question because that's what my sport is, sailing. So I compete in the Mediterranean circuit. And I do all these big events. I race for a very successful team. We've got 4 world titles, and we race in the Rolex Cup, which is an international event. And I speak to everyone on the circuit, and they all say they're looking for new venues. The owners of teams are all saying they're really keen on new venues. However, we need to make sure that we build our foundation properly, that we really make sure that we are very aware of the environment we're in terms of our partners with the Seychelles Island Foundation to ensure that that the environment is properly protected.
Yeah.
We've aligned ourselves with ABSA and their coral restoration program. So we want and a lot of these team owners are very aware of that because they bring a lot of equipment in that. So the long-term plan, yes, definitely we would like to make the Seychelles an international regatta venue.
It might sound like a silly question. Does Seychelles have enough space for that?
Very much so. I mean, your development in the Eden Island is absolutely suitable for having international events here. So everything is in place and, you know, ready to play, but we need to really build this up properly.
Now, I like how we've talked about the adults. The boys are going to have fun. The girls are going to have fun. What about the kiddies? We can't leave them behind.
No.
So what do we have in line for them?
So sailing's an interesting sport because it's a lifetime sport.
Yeah.
So you can, I personally started sailing when I was 6 years old, and I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
So the World Sailing has a very strong youth program, and I see that Alan Alcindor and his team at Seychelles Sport and Seychelles Sailing Association has got a really nice youth program. So bearing that in mind, we've got a regatta on Sunday.
Yeah.
With all the youngsters competing in Eden Island in the marina there. So that's going to kick off the Seychelles Challenge.
Yeah.
And hopefully one day these kiddies will grow up to enjoy sailing, whether they become Olympians or they enter the professional world of yacht racing, whether they're riggers, engineers, because there's a whole array of skills in sailing.
How many people on one team?
Wow. So in the Seychelles Challenge, we are looking at between 6 and 8 sailors per
Okay.
boat. But on some of these big international teams, it can be up to 30 sailors per boat. It depends on the size of the boat. So the
Yeah.
bigger the boat, the more muscle you need.
The more muscle.
And a couple of brains.
Well, yes, of course. We've seen that recently in one of the races. I believe it was the Australian team, or was it the Australian team that passed on the side? And I can't remember which competition, but that was an interesting pick. Now, weather-wise, we all know what we're going through. Southwest, monsoon. Is this the ideal time for a sailing competition in Seychelles? I mean, the sea is a bit picky, isn't it now?
Yeah, but it's pretty much what sailors want.
Okay.
So, you know, the decision to hold it this time of the year was because we know we're going to get a consistent wind.
Okay.
So that's really what we're looking for. So
Oh.
we've tried to design the courses to make it a little bit easier for the
Okay.
sailors, so that there's not too many challenges going against the ocean. So
Okay.
I think we're there. But as I said, this is the first event, and we really are, you know, learning. We're going to be learning a lot from it, and we're going to make a decision along with Bernadette's team whether we should have it at the same time next year, or maybe bring it a month earlier or a month later. So that's really where we are.
Miss Bernadette, Simon, je probablement vraiment busy dans l'office en ce moment-là, en préparation pour ça, un tel événement, qui peut-être nous cause le rôle de sa compétition, mais on ground, par nous dit. Ou team? Qui nous peut respecter avec au team?
Le team, pareil, l'habitude, c'est nous un petit peu sa catalyse. C'est nous
Oui.
qui fait un petit peu sa coordination entre nous l'équipe technique, c'est-à-dire directeur de la course, et aussi tous nos local stakeholders on the ground. C'est nous qui fédère un petit peu tous ces différents partenaires,
Oui.
fait si que tout le monde y align, tout le monde y décide son rôle et son responsabilité throughout the entire competition. Et pareil, nous mentionnons dans tout l'événement que nous fait, nous grateful towards nos local partners. Par exemple, si nous pouvons faire un sailing competition, et automatiquement que nous avons participation, par exemple, sailing associations, et nous voyons aussi, dépendant langue que nous pouvons prendre, l'emphase que nous pouvons mettre là, nous avons mettre beaucoup l'emphase de sustainability, donc il fait sens que nous avons un partenaire par SIF.
Oui.
Nous connaissons pour dire, même nous, par exemple, à ABSA, nous avons un petit peu de son projet, Coral Restoration, mais aussi, pas oublier, nous avons une Coast Guard. Donc, tout ça que nous fait, l'aspect safety, l'aspect sécurité est important. Sur tout l'événement sportif, il est important que nous, en tant que co-organisateurs de l'événement, nous faisons pour nous repérer tout bon technicien et tout bon l'aspect technique nécessaire pour faire ci, pour dire que c'est l'événement. Nous, c'est un petit peu nos rôles et faire ci pour dire aussi qu'il y a un bon déroulement. Et si nous pouvons regarder un petit peu, par exemple, spécifiquement l'aspect tourisme, bien sûr, nous aussi, un peu, nous plus grand rôle encore, c'est, pareil, tout le temps, nous dit, de tout ça que nous faisons, nous pouvons regarder, l'événement est bien déroulé, déroulé pareil, nous agree avec l'équipe technique, avec tous nos bons partenaires, mais nous ne pouvons pas regarder short term, nous pouvons regarder ça, pardon, short term, middle term, and long term objectives. C'est pour nous aussi aussi, il y a l'opportunité pour nous capables de garder content, pour nous capables de garder plus d'histoires, pour nous capables de garder materials, pour nous capables de spread the good news. Parce que pour nous, il y a un début à l'investissement qui nous envie d'aller un peu plus loin. Ça y est aussi un petit peu nos rôles.
Je connais que nous cause plusieurs fois la diversification, bonne façon de promouvoir Seychelles. Est-ce que ça l'événement est un bon point stratégique de cette diversification?
Définitivement, il y a une niche qui nous déjà peut promouvoir. Nous promouvoir pendant plusieurs années. Et si nous fait un petit recap dans les passés, nous déjà en compétition sailing Seychelles. Oui. Nous déjà en compétition aussi, quand nous tenons mon capable de dire, grand skipper internationalement renommé. Qui participent de bonnes compétitions à niveau international. Oui. Mais malheureusement, après cet événement, tu arrives un petit peu à standstill. Et c'est pour cette raison qu'il nous a gagné l'opportunité avec Hylton et son partenaire. We seize this opportunity to bring this type of competition back pour Seychelles. Donc, pour nous, il y a une niche qui est très importante. Et nous voyons aussi, pour dire une grande partie de notre clientèle, nous avons a big fleet of catamarans, of monocoque, que le client est capable de réserver, est capable de hire with or without skipper. Yeah. So it is another mode of accommodation, ce qu'on appelle living on board. Yeah. Et pareillement, on peut dire, pour ce client qui a envie de faire ça l'expérience de l'île, il y a un bon meilleur moyen. Et il permet nous aussi de nous offers capables de mettre plus l'offre in terms of product offers on the market. There's the living on board. Mes clients aussi, par exemple, là, on peut poser une question par rapport à l'étang. Si on a un papier marin, on ne peut pas faire un petit 3 jours. Après, on fait 3 jours à terre dans l'hôtel. Vous comprenez? Mais il y en a du monde aussi qui, pour lui, il fait son entire séjour le bateau. Donc, pour nous, il est important aussi service à compétition pour continuellement faire sa segment visitaire qui content l'homme pour dire oui, ça aussi, sa qualité de produit il existait Seychelles.
Mr. Hylton, what keeps you coming back to the sea?
I think once it's in your blood.
It's like a relationship, isn't it?
Yes,
you have to fall in love with it.
It's a love-hate relationship.
It's really?
Yes.
Okay.
There's times at sea when I've crossed the Atlantic 3 times.
Yeah.
And there's times at sea where you think you're in the worst place in the world, and then suddenly you have a beautiful sunrise and you think you're in the best place.
And you forget all about that.
You forget about it.
You're like, bring it on, let's do it again.
The memory goes away very quickly. You arrive on shore and you say, I'll never do that again. And 3 days later, you're planning your next campaign. So
you've traveled the world,
yes.
obviously.
Yes, I have.
Through that. And you've been to the Seychelles 6 times already.
Yes.
And with this new initiative, or with a new touch, as we can say, having a holiday as well. Will, as Madame Wolvin said, will the participant be able to get off the boat at night, or will they be staying their entire duration on the boat? How's that going to go?
So we want to keep a sense of camaraderie throughout the fleet. So after the race for the day, or let's call it the crossing to the next island, or the races, we will have a function on the beach or at a restaurant every evening. All the teams come in, and we'll have an informal prize giving for the day's race. And it's just to keep that camaraderie going. Yeah. And everyone, because we've got people from all over the world, and we will be making new friends. Yeah. So we want to try and create that camaraderie and friendship.
And it's kind of a big family, isn't it, the sailing family?
It becomes a big family, yes.
It is.
Yes, all events.
And of course, with the expectations of having it again next year.
Absolutely.
Are there already certain things that we are thinking of adding to next year?
I haven't really thought about it. I think we just want to get through this.
This one.
I think there was something like 20,000 emails or something that has been corresponded between all of us. So it's been a lot of planning. We've tried to make sure that we're getting everything right from the start. And once we finish with this event, I'm sure the competitors will give us feedback on how they would like to see it slightly different, or they loved it and there's no need to change it.
Madame, vraiment, of course, nous connaissons avec une telle compétition, préparation, par exemple, logistique. Combien de temps il prend pour vraiment arriver à jour, qu'on nous peut dire presque dimanche?
Well, nous commence déjà, it's more than a year.
Yes.
Yeah, it's more than a year, right?
September we launched.
We launched, yes. But even the
my
we started,
goodness,
nous commençons la discussion. We started the discussions way back during one of the, in fact, if I can go even
Before COVID.
before COVID, yes. The discussion was already ongoing with the organizers. But then came COVID, and then there was a stop. And then we took on the conversations about more than a year ago. And from there on, we started to rope in the different partners. Yes.
So it's been almost, we can say, 2 to 3 years?
21, I think, was the year we started discussing.
Yeah, 21, yes, was the year we started, yes.
So that's quite a long time.
Sylvie, if you just allow me, because
Yes.
just to say, for example, what we want as well, because you were talking the after competition,
Yeah.
I mean, towards the end of the day, and Hylton was talking a little bit about, that l'ambiance of camaraderie. And from our stand as well, what we want as well, it's a bit of celebrating the Creole identity as well through that Seychelles challenge.
Ça veut dire tous créoles.
Exactement. So now for our Creole audience, I switch to Creole. Qui nous laisse aussi montrer sa bonne du monde, montrer nous bonnes visiter l'hospitalité créole, partage avec les autres et puis nous l'aspect culturel as well. Because il est vrai que nous mettons en avant nous là tout l'homme, mais aussi nous profitons de ce bon événement aussi pour emmener un petit peu nous l'aspect nous la tous culturel. C'est pour sa raison aussi throughout the week. Et pour non seulement au niveau gastronomie, mais seulement aussi au niveau animation culturelle, que nous pouvons capable partager avec les autres aussi salariés aussi.
Ça veut dire nous pouvons gagner ça l'aspect expérience nous la nati, expérience nous la mer, expérience ça la tous créole, mais c'est moi aussi ensemble, ça groupe du monde peut joindre et créer l'amitié.
Définitivement. En cause, il vrai nous une cause pour dire l'homme, mais il y a nous plus grand à tout. Il vrai.
Oui.
Mais il ne faut pas nous oublier. Et nous grand à tout aussi, c'est nous du monde. C'est nous peuple.
Oui.
Et justement, là, il peut cause ça l'ambiance camaraderie. Pour nous aussi, un petit peu ça l'échange. Qu'on nous dit, mais aussi capable de partager son culture, démontrer aussi l'hospitalité, c'est loin. So, il y en a aussi, ça l'aspect aussi qui nous tente tout le temps pour emmener dans tout bon événement qui nous fait. Plus bonheur, nous cause aussi un petit peu les bons enfants. Ça aussi tout le temps forme partie du programme. Un petit peu community responsibility. Partage aussi avec communauté. Tout ça, tout le temps forme partie. Là, nous pouvons négocier ou bien nous pouvons préparer, nous pouvons embarquer loin l'événement. Il y a quelque chose qui tout le temps nous fait ici pour dire il est dans le programme.
Mr. Hylton, I can't not ask you, will there be, say, show up people part of the technical teams on the boats?
On the boat?
Yeah.
So one of the teams, I think it's a team from the UK, is utilising a local Seychelles skipper who's going to do all the race starts.
It's a big responsibility, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
No pressure.
Yes,
Could
in
be
the
an
heat of the
advantage as
moment.
well.
Yeah, he knows all the reefs.
It could be an advantage. This could be the trick.
Could be a marriage
You
made
may
in
never
heaven.
know.
He knows the local conditions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there is possibility for expanding that in the future as well.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Madame Vilvan, mon papa a terminé la conversation. Ça demande nous, elle est là, vous avez partager avec nous concernant l'événement avant nous terminer la conversation.
Non, mais par l'habitude, nous demandons tout le temps au public pour nos autres supports, ils sont capables de suivre nous aussi les réseaux sociaux, et nous pour lancer nous qui disent Regatta, ils sont capables aussi de venir regarder. Mais c'est vrai, un petit peu l'inconvénient de l'événement comme ça, c'est que si on n'a pas un bateau pour suivre,
Oui.
et après besoin, même là on peut suivre, il a besoin d'encadrer. Il a besoin d'encadrer le côté, l'aspect safety.
Oui.
À cause, il ne faut pas oublier aussi, pour dire nous la mer, il peut bien aussi qu'il y en a les autres, comment dis-je, navigation commerciale qui peut passer en même temps, c'est important. Mais c'est nous demandons peut-être pour nous suivre nous le réseau social et moi connais aussi pour dire nos partenaires, nous SBC aussi pour donner un peu coverage, c'est moi demandons pour rester attentifs et pour regarder aussi.
Mon papa pas demandé nous cause le média et M. Hylton est un média international de médias internationaux comme quoi, télévision, radio, etc.
Oui,
Un petit peu là.
nous avons l'équipe production, par exemple, avant, pour nous, il est important que nous gardions content,
Oui.
dès qu'il y a un beau peloton, nous pouvons faire, c'est pour nous capables de continuer à vendre ça l'événement, deuxième édition, troisième édition, hopefully forever. Donc, nous avons besoin de good content,
Oui.
hein, parce que nous avons des images qui causent plus bien. So, nous avons l'équipe production, responsabilité l'équipe technique,
Oui.
que nous pouvons produire bon content. Mais nous aussi, on a journalistes presse écrite, nous avons aussi le réseau social aussi, qui peut venir pour donner sa couverture internationale. Mais seulement, nous, the production house, il peut produire aussi pour que ça bonne l'information soit disseminated through different channels across the world. So, comme si nous avons sort of like a main one qui après li pour équipe distribution, mais après nous avons un propre même qui peut venir spécifiquement pour les autres publications ou pour les autres médias respectifs.
Would local sailors be able to participate in the future events?
Yes, absolutely.
If a group of Seychelles decide, we know fishing is big in Seychelles, but we have lovers of sailing as well. Would teams be able to register and participate? Should the activity decide to take on next year?
We're actively asking local teams to
Yeah.
participate. We want very much local teams to participate. We do have one local team that's participating in the full adventure, and that's the Konversasyon-Seychelles boat, skippered by Gilbert Victor. So there is, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of following on that team to see if they can
It's a
take
full
the traffic.
Seychelles team?
Full Seychelles team.
Yes.
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 Well, sounds good.
I didn't want to talk about this when I was waiting
I don't
for...
want to be biased, but
I was waiting for Hylton to say, yes, Team Seychelles is participating as well, flying the colors of another world, for sure. Yes, like he said with Gilbert and Danny, Gertrude, but we also, again, like we said, we look at it from a wider angle, and we have two young sailors from the schools, under Ale Alcedo's guidance. So we've roped in also two of our younger ones as well, because for us it's not just a matter of competition, but also use this opportunity to give experiences to those younger ones, because they are our future. In fact, what we also aiming through this competition is, like Hylton rightly said, before, is that showcasing to the youth, to the younger one, that there is hope in this field. You could be a skipper, you could be an engineer, and at least it opens a venue for future labor opportunities. Yes.
Well, all the best to the different teams, and all the best to the organizers as well. Mr. Hylton, it was an absolute pleasure meeting you this morning. All the best to you, your team as well.
Can I just say, before we close off, is that I just want to say that the local enthusiasm has been overwhelming. From the Seychelles Coast Guard to the tourism office, it's just been incredible. We've really, as organizers, they've made it so easy for us. So we really do appreciate it.
Well, chapeau to
just one last word to say a big thank you. Like we said, he mentioned a few of our sponsors, the Seychelles Sailing Associations, Air Seychelles, Creole Travel Services, APSA, Eden Bleu, and Airtel. They are our active sponsors, but also in the background we've had help and assistance from other government entities in different fields for different tasks.
To ensure that the event goes sails smoothly, as we say.
Sails smoothly.
Yeah. All the best to the teams and all the best to the organizers. Passez un bon moment. Madame Moulvin, pour la mer ou pour la terre?
Yes. What do you think, Sylvie? She's asking me if I'm going to be on the boat. What does she think, Sylvie? Take a wild guess, Sylvie. What do you think?
She's going to be out there.
Yes.
Definitely
braving the sea and the wind and yes, exactly. No.
Mr. Hylton, if she happens to be on your boat, get her to work.
I will.
Rope and all and everything. She'll get her license by the end of it. And next year we'll see the team sailing. Thank you for coming. It was an absolute pleasure. All the best to the teams.
Thank you.
As I said, all the best to your organizers. Mesdames et messieurs, l'événement qui peut commencer à partir dimanche, il y a l'essai qui nous peut faire diversification nos portfolios pour tourisme, pour donner nos visiteurs accès avec différentes façons qu'ils sont capables de passer les autres saisons ici, Seychelles, et pourquoi pas, l'eau nous mer, et nous différents la nature qui nous en ont, et mais en même temps, pas nous dire, nous passons vacances, mais nous aussi, que ça a l'opportunité pour faire un petit peu sport, mais aussi plus important, connecter avec nous du monde ici à travers sailing. So, ça, c'était notre topic de conversation pour aujourd'hui bon matin.